STC 15th Anniversary Special. We start out in media res seeing Sonic on trial by combat against Metal Knuckles in the Dracon Empire like we already did. And then someone I don't recognize but Sonic does is conveniently here and tells Sonic that he needs to use his super speed to catch the robot off guard, which he never did in the original issue. Sonic then thinks that he couldn't be the hero he is today without the advice of this random guy I've never heard of before. Is this guy a creator's pet or what? He outdoes Tommy Turtle. What a random OC. This is so poorly written. Is this an April Fool's prank? This is not how the story went, and I don't care about this character. The only hope the story has is that it would turn out this was all a fanfiction by Cedric himself, glorifying himself as Sonic's mentor. And even then that'd be a waste of a story because it'd just be fiction written by a fictional character, basically being non-canon as a result. We see Cedric the elephant, apparently he's an elephant, being suddenly there when Amy, Johnny, and him, apparently, are about to be turned into badniks. And CO Rick says that Eggman and Brutus are both idiots talking like Sonic, only to not talk like Sonic, saying my apologies to Brutus, and says that his back is itchy, so he somehow breaks free of the chains or whatever restraining him effortlessly just after Amy and Johnny were badnikified. Then he leaves to go warn Sonic in time, and Sonic shows up, and we see that this guy is wearing a shirt with Sonic on the back like he's always been one of the freedom fighters. Honestly, I don't even care if this turns out to be a parody, because this is a total waste of my time. This could have resolved the Agatha Witch Card or whatever story. It's not an original story, it's just showing us previous stories with this dumb OC edited in. We see him there telling Sonic to create Eggman. He's there when Eggman was making Techno really old. He was there with Metal Sonic. I guess it's supposed to be a joke. And then we see someone saying that he noticed Porker, I assume, when the Metalics attacked, cowering under a desk. Porker panics, and then the elephant guy tells Porker that he has been through a terrible ordeal when he was kidnapped by the Metalics, and it seems like he's the one who convinced Porker to ditch the freedom fighters. What is he, his imaginary friend? At least Porker's elaborating on exactly how being kidnapped by the robots impacted him, saying that he felt like he'd been forgotten by everyone and he saw horrible things. But what horrible things? This is really what the entire story should have been about. An actual elaboration on what Porker's traumatic experience was like. Cedric says that the freedom fighters haven't even noticed that he exists, talking like he's a freedom fighter, and he says that elephants never forget. And much to my frustration, the story just ends there, without it being revealed that this was all just a dream, or he was Porker's imaginary friend all along. This was such a dumb, obviously non-canon story that had no enjoyment to it, because even when I was expecting a parody of an OC self-insert fanfiction rewriting, it ended up just playing it all straight in the end, because nothing got explained. This 15th anniversary story was by Tom Huxley, and that's basically my summary right there. It was shit. Probably the worst story in all of STC Online. And the final page is the most frustrating one because it gives us a glimpse into what it could have been. Porker describing his experience on the Miracle Planet to a therapist, who should have been this elephant guy to begin with. But honestly, since the story is so insignificant, I feel like even getting worked up and angry about it is more than it deserves. It deserves to be forgotten. So, moving on. And it really speaks to STC Online's quality that this is the worst issue in it.